Good day, folks. Jonathan Milam here with a couple of trumpets, and I'm going to get right into playing, but we've got a Conn Vintage One and a Shires Q. Both very nice B-flat trumpets. I'll chat more in just a bit, but going to start playing right away on the Shires. I'm using what I would consider a good, solid mouthpiece. It's a Reeves 42B, rather a deep cup 24 drill. Definitely a legit lean to it, and we'll try and do justice to show first what this can do, and then the Conn Vintage One. Then I'm going to switch to more of a commercial lead type mouthpiece. But we'll begin now with what I would consider somewhat of at least lean towards a legit sound. Long tone to begin, and then we'll play for a few seconds on the horn. Shires Q. This cue really surprised me when I played it first. Well, I'd had it for a while, but recorded with it a few weeks ago, and just thought the recording tone of this thing was so impressive. Beautiful workmanship here. Now the cue is, don't want to say a budget-priced horn, but they use the same elements that they do for the handmade horns in the Massachusetts area. But the Q, they do ship out of the country, and it's put together there. It would be sad to think that they would be put together better elsewhere, but it is a very nice trumpet. I think the tone is good, and I'm anxious to see how it responds to more of a legit mouthpiece like the 42B that I just used. The next horn I'm going to play, very unusual. I've never felt that a sterling bell was easy to shape the tone of. What I do feel it gives you is a very, very clear carrying tone. But as I'm using this deeper, larger drilled 42B mouthpiece, I'm thinking, that's darkening up somewhat. Still a very clear sound. And these vintage ones, it is a tragedy that they did not catch on better. Really like this horn. Recessed valve caps, short valve stroke, but just a wonderful horn. If anything, the big problem I have with it, even with the D slide, and they make a radial slide, it plays a little more open than I like. I do like a little resistance. I've never been a big wind guy, but just love the big ring that they've got for the first slide. Just feel like it hold a horn so much better when you've got rings on it. At any rate, we'll try the same thing with this Conn Vintage One, still using the 42B, rather a legit type mouthpiece, legit type sound, we hope. I do think that's such a nice, clear tone. Okay, going to go to the great mouthpiece, totally different sound. This is the GRMS, medium shallow, a little bit shallower than their medium. Number 2 backbore. Definitely, I think it yields a nice commercial sound, not a shriek, but a good commercial sound. And going back to the Shires Q. Okay, and then we will go back to the Conn Vintage One. Not sure I've ever played it with this GRMS. And as clear as the tone is with the bell and as powerful a mouthpiece as this is, we might have to back off just a little bit. All right, folks, hope you enjoy that. Every now and then we just pull a couple of horns out and see what we can do with them. Hope you have a great day. Tough times we live in. Hope things are going well for you. Take care of yourself and someone near you.